jogar esse jogo aqui. Jogo pesado da miséria, doido.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Vamos lá, pessoal. Começando a gameplay aqui com esse cara peladão. Ó, o bicho tá mostrando o cu. Já vou lhe falar, viu? Ó, ó. Ele tá precisando se depilar também, né? O homem tá virando um macaco já. Tu é doido, mano? Pois eu vou dizer a vocês, viu? Pensa num jogo pesado do caramba com esse jogo aqui. Tô rodando... Tô aqui rodando com algumas coisas no baixo. Coisas que não são necessárias, tipo sombra no alto, eu tô rodando no baixo, algumas coisas assim. Porque esse jogo, meus queridos, tem a tecnologia de Mag Shaders, né? Alguma coisa assim lá. Que é uma tecnologia que está sendo usada nos jogos de videogame, só que isso fode com quem joga no PC, entendeu? Porque essa porra pesa pra caralho. E os arrombados esquecem que tem pessoas que não tem uma placa high-end, que seria uma 4090, etc. Placas de poder absurdo, esses cornos estão de sacanagem. Tomara que isso não comece a acontecer pra sempre, né? Senão, quem tem placas aí pra rodar jogos no Full HD não vai conseguir rodar jogos com essa tecnologia. Eita porra! Do nada um viado. Eita caralho! Ai ai ai! Você é doido? Esse jogo aqui é de terror. Eu não, pô. Que isso, cara? Tomara que o YouTube não me dê direito autoral aí, né, pô? Porque esse corno aqui tá todo pelado, véio. Vamos nessa, né, meu? Poxa, que isso, velho? Porra é essa, cara? Caraca. Que isso, meu irmão? O que é aquilo? Chegamos nos locais diferentes aqui, nós acabamos de ver aquele raio de... Ah, um poste. Isso. Que isso, Bird? Que isso, cara? Correndo de bicho. Tá maluco, pô? Isso. Eita, do carro. Caraca, mano. Meu Deus. Vai, bora colocar o diálogo. Se esse jogo fosse dublado seria melhor ainda, né, Remedy? Vamos ser sinceros, hein? Que seita misteriosa, hein? Tá maluco.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed
Vamos lá,
to be
né,
here
pessoal?
just
Agora a
to
gente vai
crime
jogar de
scene.
mulherão.
There's the car.
A gente vai virar um mulherão.
Eaten by a bear.
Olá, meu povo. Bom demais. Motivos para a cena do crime. Ache os policiais. É só lá então, né? F para abrir mapa. Mapa exibe lugares importantes na área. Dá um gole desse café
I think I
só.
hear someone.
Tô com vontade de tomar café.
I can go take a look.
Cara, você chega com café no lixo. É um vagabundo. Olha. Um mendigo. O que é isso aí?
Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're Anderson?
Ai, me perdoe, pessoal, espirrei.
Saga Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case.
É, pessoal. Que isso, hein? Que jogo meio estranho.
The Mind Place.
É, tá todo mundo falando que esse jogo é bonitão, não sei o que, por conta dos meios cheios, não sei o que. Caramba, né? Mas porra, Resident Evil 4 Remake pra mim tá mais bonito. Esse jogo é muito mais otimizado, velho.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Ah, vamos olhar aqui, né? Quadro de casos é uma técnica mental para análise de pistas e avanços na investigação. Certo. Curiosidade do lado de depressão mental. Método de matar. Pequenas diferenças no subsídios. Inchaço é a única coisa em comum entre os corpos, mas não a causa da morte. Traz motivo em tórax. Posição. Botamos exemplo dos corpos, como tórax dos corpos na coisa do Todas as últimas datas como desaparecidas em 2010, sem outros pontos em comuns. Perfil do assassino. O último número 3 estava coberto de tatuagens ilegíveis. O mensagem do assassino talvez ao soar. Beleza. É, esse assassino é meio louco da cabeça, né?
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey Casey, you putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You crack cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Oxe, você quer me pegar essa rama? Tá falando que eu sou a melhor detetive?
You know what happens to cops after their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Bora, vamos lá, né, bicho? FBI.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
FBI, Festa Brasileira Indigente.
Not a bad place
Vamos
to get
nessa.
murdered.
If getting
Ah,
back to nature is your thing.
eu não concordo com essa mulher aqui. Eu
Damn.
não quero ter assim pra
Should
essa
have brought an
mulher.
umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton,
Olá.
I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the
Isso.
previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Essa mulher é investigadora mesmo, né? Caraca, olha o detalhe da blusa dela. Ok. Certo. Vamos aqui para investigar.
Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Eita. Será que eu sabe se é mesmo?
No.
Oxi. Ui. Ué. Como eu faço isso?
Keep trying. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Isto solucionar a pergunta aberta. Desbloquear uma dedução. Conforme você avançar na investigação, novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas. Descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassino. Caraca, velho. Olha isso, cara. Olha a roupa, os detalhes da blusa. Realmente isso daqui. Pergunta, cara.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Entendi. Ok, então. Vamos lá, né? Ah.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
É, realmente.
Quite the party.
Vai tá festa.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Pessoal, vamos lá atrás das novas pistas, né? Aqui.
Someone was drinking beer.
Quem sabe
They spent time
absorver.
here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
É óbvio que é por uma câmera, né? Eu creio, né? Tem mais umas coisitas. Eu sou uma mulher investigadora.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Eu vou checar uma coisa. Olha, eu vou checar uma coisa. Uma prova. Vamos ver se a gente acha mais uma investigação.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Eita, ninguém ouviu não. É meus
Nice
amigos.
talking to you too.
Amigo, isso aqui tá no mínimo estranho. Deixa eu ver. Opa, tem uma caverna. Tá numa caverna.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Tá, vamos colocar mais pistas aqui, mas para depois.
Anderson.
É o que você quer, meu amigo?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he's here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
É, pessoal, vamos ver se a gente acha alguma coisa nova. Olha, vou dizer a vocês. Esse negócio tá me deixando com medo. Olha o coração do homem aqui na bancada. Deixa eu ver o que a gente vai fazer agora. Ah, tem um caminho aqui. Entendi.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Ah, é um puzzle. Deixa eu ver. Acho que deve ter alguma dica por aqui, né?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Para minha gente. Você pode usar o que para
Hey
ativar
there,
o
Mr.
bem?
Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Então, as coisinhas para baixo. Um do lado do outro. Ah, já entendi. Caraca, tá cheio de dica aqui, pô. Dizem que o lago é uma caldeira, água formada pela erupção das cavidades, mas isso não foi verdade. Isso foi outra coisa, água plural é mais do... Eu acho que o lago não foi formado, foi projetado. Ele que tem capacidade e uma escuderia. Isso é repouso no monte. Eu penso que com pessoas que esgotam elas estão naquilo que usaram o velho lago. Por Deus, sei. Primeiro desenho é lembrar que eu era. Boa, segundo desenho. Posso falar, projetava máquinas estranhas. Deixa eu sacar as pistas aqui, pessoal. Ó, tá cheio de símbolos aqui do que seria o código do cadeado. Então, caraca, o jogo tá cheio desse troço. Primeiro vamos vir fazendo essa combinação daqui. Um do lado do outro, um acima do outro e um quase na diagonal um do outro. Um do lado aqui. Um acima do outro. Aqui. Não deu.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Primeiro este, depois este. Não, mas não é assim. Este. Mas não dá, caraca. Tá, vamos para outras combinações então. O problema é que pode estar invertido. Né? Então vamos lá, seria este. Este. Seria da geladeira acima é para baixo. Lado. Certo. Caraca, não acho de novo. Preciso voltar até ali. Vou colocar esses pontos.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Não me perdi, seu corno. Vem falar assim comigo, rapaz. Mulher, cara. Me respeito. Deixa eu ver.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
E... Vamos lá, pessoal. Vamos de novo. Vamos tentar essa desgramira. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos seguir. Ué? Quem disse? Não, por que não tá dando, velho? Caraca, que coisa chata. Que tempo eu vou ficar nisso?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Não tá peraí. Que isso? Ah, tá. Oxi, foi. Ah, você tá de sacanagem que eu era só por isso. Não pegue nada se você não for uma das árvores. Aí. Putz, sacanagem que eu perdi todo esse tempo só pra isso.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Cara, você tá no menino estranho com esses seus diálogos aí, tá?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were
Eita,
waiting for him.
caraca.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Why here? Why now? A vítima veio de onde?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
Então, mulher,
Use
você não
whatever I
tem
know about them to
pra
guide my
poder.
intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Desaparecido, homicídio.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Lights are off. But somebody's home.
A
Somebody's
escolha, eu acho que eu fiz a escolha errada,
This
hein,
wasn't
pessoal.
some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Ixi, eu acho que eu fiz a mulher. Ah, não, não é a escolha, não.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Eita.
This mug always cheers me up.
Vamos nessa, conversar com esse
The lake
policial
is
bobo.
connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Só dar uma ajeitada na nitidez aqui, pessoal, só pra mim. Pra tirar um pouco dos. Tem uns serrilhados na hora que a gente se move esse jogo aqui. Tentar tirar isso.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Que isso, caraca. Eita desgrama. É, nada fora do comum. Mid que me falou que a família dela está de mudança, que chato, eu ainda nem falei gostando, do que adianta agora? Ela me disse que os pais fecharam para maior, levaram ela numa escola da cidade grande, acho que assim. Olha pra Lula e disse obrigado, quero morrer, segundo pessoal, quem quiser ler aí, detalhe, eu não curto muito ler muito diálogo não. É só pausar. Tem alguma
Is
coisa
that a
aqui?
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
É que
hates
essa
the
coisa
endless
pode
jokes
com
about
mas
coincidentally
você
having
não
the same
tem
name
esse
as a fake detective.
Alan, caraca, então
He
quer dizer
hates
que o
those cheesy
Alan
crime books. He hates the movies. Então quer dizer que o Alan Wake aqui no Alan Wake 2 é como se fosse um escritor, alguma coisa assim.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Caraca, você sempre repete o mesmo diálogo, filha da puta. Porra, Remedy. Tá caçando um diálogo diferente, né?
That big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the book.
Eita, achamos um papel.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Eita.
I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Caraca.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him, in his chest. I must find out what.
Nightingale tem algo escondido dentro de si. Isso aqui vai.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Eita desgramia.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Ah, isso daqui é missão secundária. E mãe, eu também faço isso aí, viu? E muito, ó.
Casey, something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Pergunta pessoal, tem essa cigarra aí, viu?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair?
Eita, trapaceira.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Brayton called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Pô, por que precisa eu apertar
Let's
um
get the
botão
car,
pra pegar a
drive to
chave?
Bright
Tá de
Falls,
sacanagem.
and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
É,
Pretty
verdade.
woods.
Muito bom.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this person.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod or a camera to record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuffed in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Tá rápido, cabroco.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
O que eu tenho que ir, cara?
Hello. Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Caraca. Ele tá lá, viu? Realmente os gráficos aqui no asfalto tá bem bonito. Ali. Vem cá, ó. Nossa. Foi salada. E agora? Filho da peste. Como que não? Tô desgrama de quê?
The FBI.
Não sei onde que é, não.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is.
Nossa. Onde que é? Aqui. Oxi, não tá aberto esse negócio, velho.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? I missed you at trivia night.
You did.
Stop avoiding the question mark.
Any interesting guests lately? That one later, for sure.
Cadê esse homem?
Hey, how's it going?
Vai se arrombar. Ele tá ali.
Good afternoon.
Boa tarde pra você, seu Japão.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Vamos ver o que eles
Casey,
vão
you compare
dizer.
notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Quem seria
Besides the known victims.
esses dois?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Ok. Podem me cortar
So
que
what did you
fiz?
see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What
Você
makes you
acha que
say
era
it was
uma
a cult?
seita? Tá, vamos perguntar pra eles agora.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Só isso? Como assim só isso?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer
Caraca, essa mulher é uma grande investigadora, hein?
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Not to keep that thing to me.
Ainda bem que eu não saí perto desses dois, senão eu teria que voltar. E só pra pegar esse colar, viu?
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
Oxi.
And what horrible thing happened to my
Encontre
baby
com
girl?
amigas.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. What happens on TV all the time.
No,
Não
you're
entendi
mistaking me
nada.
for someone else.
If you say so.
Tô entendendo nada, filho. Tô entendendo nada. Tá, não. Vamos nessa, né? Vamos nessa. Examine o corpo de Nightingale.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Vamos
Okay,
lá.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What you know?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. That's
É, aquela mulher é louca ali. Verdadeiramente louca.
Yep, in the morgue. All prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey. Agent?
Hello, quero gole de café. Eu preciso de gole de café, ninguém vai me dar não.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Ricker wants us
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Que isso, rapaz? Que necrotério estranho.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Então eu tentando entrar onde não devo. O que é isso aqui? Eu achei que é isso que eu peguei, caramba. Vou tudo pra trás. Dá não, dá não. Vamos passar de necropsia. O lado e essa porta aqui. Ixi.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Será que ele foi afogado?
It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Caraca, escrevendo uma coisa no coração dele, velho.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Vamos ver aqui.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Vamos ver. House of the Dead. Oxi, ele não tá dando.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Think, Saga. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. Yes. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Eita, quanta investigação. Vamos sentir uma série de CSI. Agora vamos para o peito dele. O que será que iremos encontrar? Esse corno aparecendo peladão aí vai me dar strike.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Páginas, pessoal. Que é isso?
No, wait.
Oxe, esse é o mesmo ator de o Alan Quantum Break?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Que é isso? Que é isso? Caramba! Esse Milk aí que é o meu que ele matou. Tá, então começa o primeiro momento de terror do jogo do jogo. It's...
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Que isso?
to get into the light.
Cadê a lanterna?
I need to get into the light. Now.
Tem que ficar na luz, pessoal, senão eles encontram a gente. Não é isso. Ali! Caraca.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Se eu sair da luz, eles... refúgios vão restaurar essa parte da sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar em um refúgio durante o combate, ele ficará indisponível temporariamente. E agora, velho? O que eu tenho que fazer, velho? Ai, 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 desgraça. Me matou. Puta que pariu. Que merda tem que... Ah, porra, meu irmão. Porra, rapaz. Cabra tá doidão, hein? Oxi, que demora é essa, filho? Tá, vamos lá de novo. Lá aqui que a gente já viu essa parte, tá? Entendi o que eu preciso fazer. Eu preciso entrar aqui, depois sair daqui e achar outra luz e chegar até minha arma, eu acho. Só que antes disso ele vai ter que sair daqui perto de mim. Então quer dizer que esses bichos não podem nos ver na luz, apenas quando estamos no escuro. Opa, merda, merda, merda. Cacilda. Não sei o que precisa fazer não. Vamos lá nuevamente. O cabra tá possuído. Shhh, quieto, cachorro. Quieto. Fique lá, quieto. Eu entendi o que eu tenho que fazer, galera. Tem que esperar ele vir aqui, depois ele sair daqui. Vou declarar a lanterna nele. Minha arma está no corredor. Beleza, então. Oxi, velho, ele me ataca. Mas que porra eu tenho que fazer, caramba? What the fuck? Vamos lá novamente. Tá, vamos ficar aqui na luz até esse corno aparecer.
Gotta get it back. Gotta
E
move. Now. He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it. Need to get my gun.
Sai daqui.
Need to get my gun back. Can't fight him without it.
Deixa eu esperar esse arrombado sair daqui. Não consigo ultimamente. Matei!